Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast, and this is another reaction to the Denver Nuggets and the OKC Thunder Game 7. Now, we all know we coming into this game. Both teams have won 3 games, and it wasn't close. It really wasn't close. The Thunder won Game 7, 125-93 over the Denver Nuggets. Let's start with the Denver Nuggets. This was an embarrassing loss. After you basically had chances to win this series in a couple of games, probably in game 4 and probably in game 5, you had a chance to probably beat this team in probably 6 games, but it didn't happen. So you go on the road against the OKC Thunder team who has the home crowd on their side, who's a young team, inexperienced, never been in a game 7 before as a group. And here we are. You guys come out here and got smacked. Nikola Jokic did not have a good game. I know you look at the stat sheet and say, oh, 5 for 19 for 20 points. He played. No, he did not play good. I think he should have been more aggressive. Really wasn't getting on the rebounds. He was a minus 23. He played bad. Jamal Murray. I thought Jamal Murray was trash. I really thought Jamal Murray played bad. And especially, he's one of the most clutch players and one of the most playoff risers in the league today, because he has come up clutch in the past couple of games for the Denver Nuggets, and they won the game. They won in game 6 because of him. Well, he was one of the reasons. He comes into this game and does absolutely nothing. I don't even think he had double digits at halftime. He was not good at all. He only ended with 13 points. I thought Christian Brown outplayed him. Christian Brown started off the game real hot. And you look at this game and you're like, oh, we're getting a Christian Brown game. We did not get that. Michael Porter Jr., what more can I say about Michael Porter Jr.? He did nothing. He did nothing really this whole series. He was bad. And yes, you could blame the shoulder injury. Fine. But at the same time, you could give me more than double. You could give me more than single digits at least. I've never had that type of injury, but I can at least say, give me more than freaking 6 points, 2 points, 5 points. He was not good. Aaron Gordon, I would honestly give Aaron Gordon some slack to an extent. He went out there on a grade 2 hamstring strain, and he attempted to play the game. The fact that he even went out there and was getting a lot of rebounds. He had 11 rebounds, and he still went out there and played his best. I give him his credit. Russell Westbrook. Oh, man, Russell Westbrook, he's one of my favorite players of all time. He was terrible. Oh, my God, he was bad this series. It was just not good. And why was I seeing lineups with Westbrook and freaking Peyton Watson? Why was I seeing that? I'm just looking like, bro, this is not, And it was like the end of the first quarter. They were up by like double. They was up by 10, and then OKC goes on a late run. Next thing you know, they down by like 6 because of that lineup. That was bad. And to start this to start the second quarter, we're seeing no Jokic, no Jamal Murray, bro. At some point, one of them have to be on the court at all times. I don't care how bad they're playing. One of those are your 2 best players. One of them has to be on the court at all times. Wasn't out there, bro. None of them was out there. And it's really not that much to say about it, but this team lacked bench, and I feel like they just didn't come to play. They got outplayed by the OKC Thunder, this young team. And I just feel like, you know how we do in the league. If you're the best player, you got to get some blame. Jokic really in this series was not good. I thought he really wasn't Jokic. Like, he had 2 masterclass games, but outside of that, he was just good, but he wasn't great. And when you're the best player on the team, you have to be great. And one of these players that's damn near top 20, top 30 all time, we expect great games from you. And he was not that this series. He was actually pretty bad. And he gotta put some blame. You gotta put some blame on him. The same with Jamal Murray. This team just wasn't good. They got out coached. They got outplayed. Everything, bro. You look at it, Thunder only had 9 turnovers. The Nuggets had 22 turnovers. The defense against them was amazing. Alex Caruso is the Jokic stopper. Bro, Mark Daigneault put a 5-guard lineup out there, and it was somewhat working to a degree. Somewhat. Now, I would have done that because you got Jokic in the game, and he go get every rebound. And they had Aaron Gordon still getting rebound. Would I have done it? Probably not. But at the same time, he put that lineup out there. And I feel like they couldn't have taken advantage of it. And after the second quarter, it was 30. They got outscored 39-20, and they was basically down by 14 points. They were down by 14 points. Then in that third quarter, it was just too much, and they was basically got blown out. And this Nuggets team, yes, you give them credit for going 7 against the OKC Thunder. You know, one of the best defensive teams of all time, statistically, the best team all year record-wise. But at the same time, you guys had a chance to beat them, and you guys couldn't do it. And it's because of certain players didn't play good, and you guys just lacked the bench. The bench was not good, and they have to fix that this summer. Like, that bench has to be better, but the Nuggets just got outplayed, and Jokic just didn't play good. He didn't play up to Nikola Jokic standards. And some people and a lot of people are going to look at him and be like, bro, why didn't you play better in this series? You played decent against the Clippers, but you played worse against the Thunder. And we're going to look at him now and be like, you got to play a little bit better in these playoffs. Even though he has accomplished a lot in his career, he just wasn't good in this series. So they just got outplayed, and congratulations to the Thunder. Now, let's go to the Thunder side. I thought the Thunder played great. We had a J-Dub signing, and I did say I didn't think we was going to get a J-Dub game because the last this whole series up until Game 7, he was not playing good. He was not playing good at all. He was one of the reasons why they basically was blowing him out at the end of the second quarter. He went on it looked like he went on a personal 8-0 run by himself. He was getting loose balls, getting steals, dunking, hitting a couple of threes. J-Dub was great. I thought J-Dub was great. 10 for 17 for 24 points. He was a plus 35. I thought he was great. I thought Chet made some good plays on the defensive end. I thought he did what he was supposed to do. 4 for 9 for 13 points. I thought he played okay. But Shea was amazing. I thought Shea was great. This is another great game from Shea, and his team was able to get the dub, and 12 for 19 for 35 points. He played great. And I thought Alex Caruso deserves some love too, man. He honestly might be their best defender on the team. You can argue outside of Lou Dort, but you can argue Alex Caruso is probably their best defender on the team. He was amazing. He was amazing this game. They shot 49% from the field as a whole. Like, getting everybody involved, 28 assists. Like, they just outplayed the Nuggets. The Thunder just outplayed the Nuggets, and they didn't turn the ball over. And you actually got help from your second co-star in Jalen Williams. Because I didn't even call him by his nickname. I was like, this is Jalen Williams, but J-Dub came to play. And that's what happened. And this is what you need to do in Game 7, man. This is where you put it all out on the line. You dive on the floor for loose balls. And this is what he did. He played so great for this team. And the Thunder got a 30-point win against the Denver Nuggets, who they went into a battle with because they swept the Memphis Grizzlies. Then they got a test from an experienced team and going up against the best player in the world in Nikola Jokic. They were tested this series. They were really tested. And now they're about to face the Minnesota Timberwolves, another big lineup team. And this team, they're fully healthy. They got some rest. They've been off since Wednesday. So they got in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They got about 5 days off. So they're fully rested, and they're going to come to play. Anthony Edwards is trying to show the world, like, I'm him. And he's going to go at SGA. He's going to go at SGA and try to show him who's really like the best player, and ain't going to back down, ain't going to show off. And I told this to my co-host last time we was on the podcast. I said I would not be shocked if Ant outplays SGA in this series. I will not be shocked at all. This team can match up with them. They got the size. They they have the aggressive players on this team. Not the aggressive players, but they have aggressive players. You got Nas. Julius Randle has been fantastic this playoff run. And he's a second co-star that so far has consistently showed up outside of Denver Nuggets. You had some inconsistent games from everybody sometimes outside of, well, actually Jokic was inconsistent too. So against the Thunder, the Timberwolves are going to come to play. They're going to come to play. And for the Timberwolves, they got to control the rebounds. They got to get the rebounds, get off in transition on the Thunder. We know the Thunder got the best defense damn near ever, and they're going to throw a lot of people at Anthony Edwards. You could either put Lou Dort on him, put J-Dub on him, Alex Caruso. They got so many defenders they could put on that man. But Anthony Edwards showing, he gonna show like, I'm not backing down. I'm not gonna back down from the challenge. But congratulations to the Thunder. You know, the Thunder, they're a team that I don't think a lot of people took serious. Even my co-host, he said this team could go to the finals. They can still go to the finals. Like, this team is really good. Like, we even saw it last year. Yes, they lost to the second round because they didn't have any help, and damn near almost lost this year. But the Thunder are a good team. They are a championship team led by one of a top 5, top 10 player in the league in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. And I don't think a lot of people took them seriously, only because they're young. But at the same time, this team has a lot of depth, a lot of good players on this team, led by a superstar and led by a guy who was an all-star this year at J-Dub. So you have to take them seriously. You have to take the Thunder seriously. And that defense was no joke. This wasn't like no fluke. That defense was showing a lot of times like, this is why we are one of the best defenses ever. And I'm just glad that we have like an SGA Anthony Edwards type matchup. And I was telling my co-host again, I said, this actually might be like them two, Anthony Edwards and SGA, meet in the West all the time because their teams are always going to be so good. And this could be a potential rivalry even in the regular season and into the playoffs. Like, they will always meet each other, potentially going to Western Conference Finals or semifinals, and they can stop each other from winning like championships and stuff, or just going far in general. Like, so I'm glad this is the type of rivalry, because SGA is the nonchalant, cool guy, and it's the rowdy guy. So you got two different personalities, but I'm glad we're getting this type of conference championship in the West. Like, it's going to be fantastic. And I already did my pick. I'm picking the Timberwolves in 7. I'm picking the Timberwolves in 7 because I've been with Ant for a minute. Thought he was the second best shooting guard for a couple of years ago. I mean, not second best. I thought Anthony Edwards was the best shooting guard a couple of years ago in the league. So I've been with Ant for a minute, man, and he's a really good player, bro. He has actually improved he's improved on a lot of things over the years, and he's just a really good player. But at the end of the day, I do think the Timberwolves beat the Thunder in 7 games, and I think they could potentially do it. But if the Thunder do make it, I think we all expected them to make it because they had the best team all year, record-wise at least. But congratulations to the Thunder making the Western Conference Finals with this young group. And the Denver Nuggets, they have some questions. The Denver Nuggets, they have some questions. They need to go out here and get a bench. The bench was not good. Try to get a backup center. Just try to get people on the bench that can play basketball. That's what they really need, because some of these guys, you couldn't even play them. You couldn't even play them, bro. Like, they had a lot of like young guys on this team. And the thing is, do you even trust them? Like Jaden Pickett, do you trust him? Julian Strawther, he played somewhat this year and in the playoffs, but do you trust him? Like, you got a lot of players on this team that, honestly, as a Nuggets fan and just as the Nuggets team in general, you just didn't trust. And I think that's what screwed them over. No bench. Because without Jokic on the floor, it looks like they couldn't do anything, bro. And one of them has to be on the floor. It's like, if Jokic ain't on the floor, we already gonna lose the minutes. So if I'm the Nuggets, bro, we gotta do some soul searching. Because this team right now, they're not equipped to win a championship. And they might make some moves. Maybe Michael Porter Jr. might be gone. But they got to make some moves. But the Nuggets got to do something. And The Thunder are a really good team, man. Give them credit. Congratulations to them. And that's it for this reaction of Game 7. The Oklahoma City Thunder won Game 7, 125-93 against the Denver Nuggets. I'll probably be back for another reaction from the Timberwolves and the Thunder series, which starts on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I'll probably wait to do that on the pod with my co-host, but probably be back. More videos will be uploaded as always, man. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.